welcome to today's class. I hope you're all keeping well. Today I want to start by introducing some of the Pilates concepts. So what is your core and what is your center? So your core is, you have your lower back, that's your lumbar spine, and then you have your pelvic region. And when you combine your lower back with your pelvic region, that's your core. So your pelvis is a ring, and that's a closed ring of bone that goes around there. And so that's your core, when I talk about your core. What is your center? Your center is when three muscles engage together. Engage is when you contract the muscles together. So we have your abdominal muscles, so that's your transverse abdominis. We'll just call it your stomach muscle, your back muscle, and your pelvic floor muscle. So when those three muscles work together, that is when you engage your center. So your stomach, back, and pelvic floor muscles. So brilliant. Now that we've introduced that, we can start by finding our center and standing. So let's bring our feet together, open them out into a V, and then our heels to join, so we have our parallel lines. Unlock your knees, so your knees are soft. Then we come to our pelvic region, and now imagine your pelvis, imagine yourself travelling up to the third floor on the elevator. So we're engaging, drawing our belly button towards our spine, also engaging our pelvic floor region and our back muscle to find that center. Brilliant. Roll our shoulders down, back, long through the back of the neck, and then imagine your head like a helium balloon floating up. Excellent. Arms by our side, and I want us to drop your chin towards your chest and roll down. So imagine your body is against a wall, so we're staying completely straight, and we're just rolling down one vertebra at a time. And then let your arms be heavy and sway side to side like a rag doll. And then we peel back up one vertebra at a time. And then we roll our shoulders down and back and lengthen. Let's go again. Sink your chin towards your chest as you peel down one vertebra at a time. This exercise is great for mobilizing through the spine. So we're letting our arms sway side to side. And then we tuck our tailbone under as we peel back up. And shoulders down and back, lengthen. Let's go again. Drop your chin towards your chest as we peel down. Let your arms be heavy, swaying side to side. Your knees are soft as you peel back up. Roll your shoulders down and back, lengthen. Last one. Drop your chin towards your chest as you roll down, one vertebra at a time. Let your arms be heavy, floating side to side. And then tuck your tailbone under as you peel back up, slowly. Excellent. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees with your palms facing up, as we glide our palms away from each other. Maintaining that upright posture that we've set, we're gliding our palms away from each other. Brilliant. So we're staying long through the back of the neck, and we're thinking about our ribcage position. So our ribcage is melting down. Excellent. And we're gliding the palms away from each other. And the next time, We reach to the walls, palms down, palms up, and fold back in. Glide your palms away from each other, reach to the walls, palms down, palms up, fold back in. Glide your palms away from each other, reach to the walls, palms down, palms up, fold back in. When we're reaching out, I want us to think about keeping our shoulders down. Don't let your shoulders lift as you reach to the walls. Staying soft through the knees, so unlock your knees. Palms away from each other, reach to the walls, palms down, palms up, fold back in. Excellent, well done. And now we'll add some heel rises. So you reach, come up onto your heels and fold back in. As you reach away, come up onto your heels. Heels down, fold back in. Come up onto your heels as you reach towards the walls and then fold back in. Peel those heels up as you reach and then everything back in. Peel those heels up as you reach towards the walls and back in. Last one. Brilliant. Now I want you to watch me for this one. We're going to do walking, but it's walking on a spot. So you peel one heel up as the opposite hand comes out, and then you switch, and you switch. Excellent. Peel one heel up as you take the other arm out, and we're walking on a spot. And this is great for our ankle mobility. So we're waking up those ankles, and we're walking on a spot. And all the time we're thinking of that centre, so I don't want us swaying side to side like that. We're staying in our neutral position. So our knees are tracking forwards. Brilliant. Well done. Excellent. And now we're going to keep one heel up, bring the other heel up, so we're up on our heels as we squat down. Stand up, heels down. Heels up, squat down. Heels down, stand up. Heels up, squat down. Heels down, stand up. Last one. Heels up, squat down. Heels down, stand up. Now we're going to go to the easier, so we squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down. 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 When we squat down, those knees should be tracking over your second toes. And each time you squat down, try and go a little bit further down. Well done. Don't want those knees going out to the sides. Squat down, heels up, stand up, heels down. 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 Squat down, peel those heels up, stand up, heels down. Squat down, heels up, stand up, heels down. Last one. Squat down, heels up, stand up, heels down. Excellent. Have a sip of water, and then we're going to come to lying on our backs. Grab your pillow. Okay, feet together, open them out into a V, and then heels to join, so we've got parallel lines, hip distance apart. Then we come to our pelvic region. We've got our diamond that we make with our hands, Let's place our thumbs on our belly button with the diamond going downwards. And then we imagine a marble in that pelvic diamond. And I'm going to talk you guys through this quite slowly today because I just want to make sure we really get the right form. So we roll that marble towards us as we flatten the back, and then away from us as we arch the back. So marble towards us as we flatten the back onto the mat, and then away from us as we arch the back. And I want us to find that middle position where we've just got a small arch. So just keep making smaller movements until you find that mid place where you should have a small gap underneath where you can just place your fingertips, and that's your neutral. Rib cage melting down, shoulder blades, shoulders sinking into the mat, long through the back of the neck, and imagine a string pulling you up from the crown of your head. Perfect. Float your arms up, and as we take our arms back, I want us to think about keeping that rib cage melting down. So arms are up at shoulder height. We're just taking them overhead as we keep the rib cage melting down. So we're taking our arms back, keeping that rib cage position. So let's imagine springs between the bottom of our ribs and the top of our hips. And I want those springs to stay the same size as we take our arms overhead. Well done. Brilliant. All the time thinking of that rib cage position. Well done. Last one. Interlace your hands, place them behind your head to support your head, and we're going to go into our crunches, stomach crunches. So, as we come up, we look through our knees and back down again. Curl forwards, look through your knees and back down again. So with those springs, we're just shortening those springs. So curl up, look through your knees and back down again. Imagine a ripe peach under your chin, and I don't want that space to change. So what I don't want you to do is drop your chin like this. I want you to maintain that position. The movement is from your abdominal muscles, not from your head and neck. Your head and neck is just following the movement. Excellent. Well done. Curl up, look through your knees. Curl up, look through your knees. Curl up, look through your knees. Well done. And this time we come up and we pulse. 1, 2, 3. Back down again. Have a little break. Come up, pulse. 1, 2, 3. Back down again. Have a little break. Come up, pulse. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to do one more round. Come up, pulse. 1, 2, 3. Back down. Well done. Arms by your side. Float one leg up into tabletop. So we want a 90-degree angle, and we've got your knee directly above your hip. Perfect. And back down again. We're just going to stay on one side, so just lifting the leg up into tabletop and back down again. And all the time we're thinking of that neutral pelvic position. And again. Well done. And the other leg. Float it up into tabletop, back down. Float it up, that 90-degree angle, and down. Keeping those shoulder blades sinking down into the mat. Now, as we come up with one leg into tabletop, as that leg comes down, I want us to bring the other one up. So we're switching. One leg comes up, the other one down. One comes up, the other one down. We're switching. Slowly switching. One comes up, the other one goes down. And you'll feel that a lot more. Well done. One comes up, the other one goes down. We're switching. We're switching. And keep that gentle engagement that I mentioned in the beginning, because that's where the movement is coming from. It's coming from your core. Well done. Keep switching. Well done. Well done. Last two. Last one. Okay. Float one leg up into tabletop. Deepen that connection, engaging all three muscles. Float the second leg up into tabletop. Straighten one leg. Point your toe back into tabletop. The opposite leg. Straighten, point the toe, back in. So you're just alternating between legs. Straighten, point the toe, back in. So imagine you're pressing a button halfway up the wall. Press the button, back into tabletop. Press, back into tabletop. Well done. And all the time we're thinking of our neutral position, small arch in the back. Well done. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Don't want there to be any neck tension or shoulder tension. The movement is coming from our core. Well done. Put the toe back in. Well done. Last 3, 2, 1. Staying in double tabletop. Float your arms to shoulder height as we circle the arms round and back again. So as we take those arms overhead, rib cage melting down. Well done. Keeping that rib cage melting down as we do circles with the arms and staying in double tabletop. Well done. Excellent. Circling the arms round, keeping that rib cage melting down. Maintaining tabletop. Well done. I know this is hard. Last 2. Last 1. And bring your knees in towards your chest for a nice knee hug. And just rock side to side. Well done. Let's come to lying on our sides. So, outstretch your underneath arm into a long line. Place your pillow underneath your head. And then your shoulders are in line with your hips. And then bend your hips to less than 45 degrees, so just about like that much. And then the other leg, so we want about a 90-degree angle between the bottom of your leg and the top of your leg. Excellent. So we come into our clam position. Supporting arm out in front of you, light pressure. So imagine you've got a poppadom there, you don't want it to break. Light pressure. Ankles are together as we float one knee away from the other. And we come into our clams. As we open, we're thinking of squeezing our bottom, really squeezing the bottom to engage. So this exercise is really important for our hip mobility. Well done. And make sure there's a little space between underneath your waist. If there's not, just push your hip forward. So if I was like that, you just push your hip forward so you get that space. So we're opening and closing, just like a gate. Well done. Squeezing the bottom as you open and back in again. Squeeze, back in again. Squeeze, back in again. Well done, you're doing really well. And dropping your shoulders away from your ears to maintain that space. Shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze as you open. Well done. Really squeezing your bottom. Well done. Well done. Last two. Last one. Float your legs up into the air as we lift. Lift both ankles into the air and we go again. Open, close. Open, back down again. So as we open, we're squeezing our bottom. Really squeezing. If you want added challenge, we can place the hand on the hip. But only if you're not rocking side to side, you can balance. So as we open, we squeeze. Open, we squeeze. Well done. You're doing really, really well. Keep on going. Don't let those feet drop. Keep them elevated. Brilliant. Remember keeping that shoulder away from your ears. Well done. Last 3, 2, 1. Place both legs down. Lengthen your top leg as we come into our leg lifts. So lift up and back down again. Lift and down. So point with your toe as you lift up and then flex your foot to come back down. Lift and down. So keeping your bottom leg bent, this will provide you with more support. So lift and down. Lift and down. Remember, it's not about how high you can go, but it's about length and how long, how much you can control the movement. There's no point going high up if you can't control the movement. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Well done. Keeping that gentle engagement that we talked about in the beginning. Gentle engagement, drawing the belly button towards the spine. Point your toe as you come up and flex your foot as you go back down. Point your toe as you go up, flex the foot back down. Well done. Well done. And let's turn that into circles. Can we do some circles? Pick a direction, any direction, and we're circling. The movement's from our hip, not from our ankle, from our hip. So imagine a paintbrush on your toe, and you're just drawing circles, painting circles. And let's switch the direction. Let's go in the other direction. And if you need that added support, just place your arm out in front of you for that light pressure. Starting to feel that burn now. Well done. Well done. Last 3 circles, 2, 1, and down again. Okay, I did have one more exercise in mind, but we'll give it a little break. Okay, come up, and we're going to kick. Come back with your heel, point with your toe as you go, and you kick and back. So imagine running your leg through water, and then you're coming back. Through water, coming back through mud. Through water, back with the heel. Point with the toe, back with the heel. Point with the toe, back with the heel. Well done. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Well done. Well deserved. Tap to the bottom. Okay. Just roll onto your front. Forehead on the pillow. Arms are bent, just at shoulder height. I'll speak up. So bring your feet together and then open them out so they're about hip distance apart. And long through the back of the neck, and just the forehead is on the pillow. As we hover the breastbone off the mat, the head and neck follows. And back down again. Hover the breastbone off the mat as the head and neck follow. And back down again. Hover off the mat. And the movement's coming from the breastbone and the head and neck follows. So hover up and back down. Keeping your gaze looking down and staying long through the back of the neck. So hover up from the breastbone, the head and neck follows. This is really important for our neck muscles, particularly important for dentists and dental nurses. Hover up from the breastbone, head and neck follows. Up from the breastbone, head and neck follows. Try and go a little bit further each time as we just mobilize. And this time, I want us to hover the breastbone, the arms up, and the head and neck follows. So all together. The arms are coming up as well. Well done. And back down again. And back down again. Hover up from the breastbone, simultaneously bringing your arms up and your head and neck. And back down again. Coming up. And down again. Well done. And back down again. If you're struggling with the movement, you can open out through the hips. So if you open out your legs into a wide V, then it will become easier. Well done. Staying long through the back of the neck. Hover up. And back down again. Come up from the breastbone. And just see if you can look up a little bit. We're just coming into a mini cobra position. So you come up and just travel your gaze along the floor just towards, just travelling up a bit. And again. Well done. Last one. Well done. Let's even ourselves up with the other side that we haven't done yet. So, we've got our hips and our shoulders in a line. Bend your hips, and then we've got our bend with our feet. Arm out in front of you, a small gap underneath your waist. If you haven't got that gap and you look like this, push out from your hip. Push your hip out towards the wall and you'll create that gap. Excellent. Ankles are together and we open out like a gate. And we squeeze the bottom, really squeezing the bottom as we open. Open, back down. Squeeze and open, back down. So keeping our shoulders away from our ears. Squeezing our bottom as we open. You're rolling back and forth. You can roll a little bit forward, but try not to rock backwards. If you need to, then just use your arm for support. Squeeze and open. Squeeze your bottom as you open. Really squeeze your bottom as you open. Well done. Drawing your belly button towards your spine, engaging your center. Well done. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Well done. Squeeze and open, back down. Squeeze, open, back down. Open, down. Open, back down. Open, back down. Open, back down. Open, back down. Last two. Last one. Bring those legs up and we go again. Open and back down. Really squeezing the bottom. You'll notice that your range is much more. You can open much more. This exercise is really important for our hips. We don't want that hip replacement. Then we need to keep our hip mobile. And this is a brilliant opening exercise. Keeping those ankles up and opening and squeezing. Well done. Really working that muscle. Brilliant. Last 3, 2, 1. Drop the bottom leg down, straighten your top leg as we lift and lower. So, lift up and down. Point with your toe as you lengthen, back down. Point with your toe as you lengthen, back down. Point, back down. Remember, if you're struggling with your balance, because this one is a bit trickier, then just use your arm for a support. Well done. Just lift. Point your toe. Flex your foot as you come back down. Point your toe as you go up. Flex your foot as you come back down. Well done. Point your toe as you go up. Flex your foot as you come down. Brilliant. Well done. Last 2. Last 1. And we do our circles. I haven't forgotten the circles. So the movement is from our hip, not from our ankle. Imagine that paintbrush. We're just drawing circles. Yeah. Well done. You should really be feeling that in your bottom muscles now. Well done. Well done. And let's go in the other direction. Drawing circles in the other direction. Well done. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Brilliant. Doesn't matter how big the circles are, or if they even look like Ds. We just want you to be able to control the movement and not be rocking and not be using other body parts. Well done. Last 2, last 1. Back down. And we're going to our side kick. So lift up, kick forward, back with the heel, point with the toe, back with the heel. So you're taking your foot through water. So just imagine it's going through water, coming back through mud. Through water, back through mud. Or imagine you're kicking a football. So it's a small kick. Well done. Try not to place pressure through your supporting arm. It's just supporting. You're not bracing through there. Well done. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give it a good tap. Roll onto your front and sit back onto your heels. And enjoy the stretch. We've got lots of stretching now. We've done lots of hard work. And then walk your arms to one side. Feel the stretch. And then walk them to the other side. Feeling that side stretch. And let's come out to sitting. Okay. So, keeping your legs out long in front of you, cross one leg over. I'll do this slowly. Take the elbow and I want you to push that knee towards you. And then the other hand behind you for a stretch along here. We did a lot of work on our bottom muscles, so I really want to stretch out. And take your gaze towards your back hand. This is called a pigeon stretch. So you should really feel that across there, so across your bottom muscles. We're going to hold this stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take the other leg across. Take your arm, hook your knee around that arm. Back hand behind you. And take your gaze behind you to look at your back hand, as you're really pulling your knee towards your chest. And the other leg is outstretched. Take your gaze to your backhand as you feel that stretch. Really feel that stretch. And we're holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take your legs out into a V. Make a V. Arms out to your side as we rotate across and we touch the toes. Back to the middle again. Rotate round, touch your toes. Back to the middle again. Rotate round, touch your toes. And again. To the middle again. Last one on each side. Touch your toes. Middle. Well done. Now you can grab a block if you want to. We're going to come into sitting. So you can keep your legs out long, or you can come into sitting and grab a block. Dad, you'll need a block. Okay, excellent. Interlace your hands as we stretch our upper back out. So Walk it up towards the ceiling. Well done. And circle round. Circle your arms up for our upper body reaches. So extend more with one arm. Look at your fingertips. Relax the arm. Extend the other arm. Look at your fingertips. Relax. Extend. Look at the fingertips. And relax. And this exercise is really important for our upper back. Reach up, look at your fingertips, back down. Reach up, look at your fingertips, back down. Well done. And even when we're doing this exercise, we're thinking of drawing our belly button towards our spine. Well done. Well done. Last one on each side. Circle the arms back round. Reach up with one arm as we slide the fingers along the mat and curl the arm round from mermaid stretch. So try to go a bit further with your fingertips. Well done. So we reach up, circling around, and we take our fingertips along the mat, sliding your fingertips along the mat. Well done. Reach up, curl round. Last one. Reach up, curl round. Try and go a little bit further, still keeping your sit bones on the mat or on the block. Don't let them lift up. Well done. The other side. Reach up and curl round. You should feel a lovely side stretch just along there. Reach up, curl round. Reach up, curl round. Well done. Last one. Reach up, curl round. Excellent. Float your arms out in front of you as we open out across the chest for our arm openings. Taking the arm behind you as much as you can. Well done. And bringing the arm back in. All the time keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Follow the arm with your gaze. And this exercise is great for opening out through our pectoral muscles. Well done. Try and go a little bit further. Well done. Following the arm with your gaze. Going a little bit further and coming back in. Well done. Bring your arms together in prayer as we rotate round to one side. And back to the middle, and we rotate round. Once more on each side, rotate round, staying firmly on your sit bones. Well done. Last one. Well done, everybody. It was a long class today. You've done very well. Today's lasting tip. When you're sitting down, there are still exercises you can do. So If you're sitting on the couch or at your desk, some little movement is really, really helpful. So you can do your upper body reaches. If you've got space, you can do your arm openings. So anything that you can do this one. Try to stay mobile, even when you're sitting down and your lower body is resting. You can still wake up your upper body. So I hope you enjoyed the session, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Stay safe, stay well. See you next time. Thank you.